Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another very exciting episode in my very popular video series. Top upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray movies and TV series releases, big movie announcements, reveals, collectors film chat, episode number 29. And boy, do we have a lot of stuff to dive into and cover today. There are so many exciting physical media announcements of all these movies and TV series that are coming out that I've got to share in this video. Now, this video series always picks up where the last one left off. So if you haven't checked out any of the previous videos in this series, I always announce and reveal a bunch of hidden titles and things that a lot of people aren't aware are coming out on 4K. So you'll want to check out the previous videos in this popular series so that way you get all of the announcements and you never miss out on any of them. So the last video covers up through April 23rd, and then this one will be picking up and continuing from there. Now, it's also very important, if you decide you're gonna buy or order any of these, make sure to go down and use those direct Amazon sale links I posted as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. I've done all of the work for all of you and gathered those all together for all of you. They never cost you anything extra when you click on those links down there, but simply by clicking on those, it helps to support this channel and the creation of all of these videos. So make sure if you're gonna buy any of these or add any of these to your collection, always go down and use those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, starting off on April 30th, we're getting Ocean's 11 from 2001, Ocean's 12 from 2004, and Ocean's 13 from 2007, all in limited edition steelbook sets. These are all of the limited edition sets that are being released of the individual movies separately. Now, we're also getting a complete box set. This box set will have all 3 films contained in it on 4K as well. And I can tell you, Warner Brothers did send these early to me for review. I actually just got them in and I started diving into them. They'll be coming out here very soon in an advanced review video. But I will tell you, these did get a brand new 4K restoration. They are native 4Ks and they do have HDR10 on them with a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix for all 3 films. Now, if you're wanting to get them individually, the only way they're available individually is the limited edition steelbook sets. Warner Brothers did say that is the only way they're being released individually if you want them. They will sell out and they are not going to reprint the limited edition steelbook sets, though the 3-film trilogy box set will be available. That's the only way to get it standard-wise, is in the 3-film box set. Otherwise, the limited edition steelbooks, those are the ones that have all the individual films in them. And those are the ones I did get in early for review that I'll be reviewing here, coming out very soon here on this channel. Now, same day and date, we're getting the 2004 Mean Girls 20th Anniversary Limited Edition 4K release and the remake reboot musical Mean Girls from 2024. Now, both of these I did an advanced review actually a week ago here on this channel. Paramount did send me both these films 2 weeks early for review. The review and analysis with image comparisons of this versus the original Blu-ray release are available right now on this channel, but I will point this out again. This release of Mean Girls, the original film, the 2004 one, is limited edition release only. There is no standard set in the US for this being released. This is truly limited edition. They're only printing so many, and then this will go out of print. But I did do the review of both of these, so if you want my full analysis as well as the image comparison, that's been available for over a week now, and it's available for you to watch right now. Now, same day and date, we're getting Moon Knight in its limited edition 4K Ultra HD release, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Both of these, Disney sent to me a full 2 weeks early for me to dive into and review for all of you. The review is available right now on this channel. Actually, as of filming this video, I released that video a day ago, and it's been available a full week and a half before the release date. It did take me quite a bit longer to dive into and test all of the episodes in these series. But I will tell you, if you have not checked out my image comparison review, it compares these native 4Ks to the 4K image on Disney Plus's digital streaming version. I pulled the native data from both of them to show you what the actual images are like on these native 4Ks versus what you would have seen on Disney Plus. I can tell you these drastically surprised me. I was very pleased with them, and you need to check out those reviews about the quality of these. Now, to answer a big question I've gotten a lot about these, I recently had some folks contact me on my X or Twitter account, whatever you want to call it, and on there they were saying they're having a hard time finding The Mandalorian that I reviewed. That is because it is gone out of print. So there's a few retailers that still have some of them left, but they are not being reprinted just like these. Once all of these limited edition steelbook sets sell out of these TV series that Disney is releasing, they are not planning reprints. So I'm being very specific with all of you because I had some folks giving me a hard time saying they were upset because they couldn't find them. Can I find them for them? Can I get them for them? The answer is no. I mean, literally, I tell all of you in these videos for a reason when they're limited edition, because even if you don't like how limited editions are basically what most stuff is being released as now, that's simply the way it is with studios now, and it's not going to be changing. It's actually only getting more and more limited edition releases. So if you want things, do not wait to buy them. If you are excited about them, pre-order them through the links down there. Order your copies when I review them, because it's like these, they will go out of print, and once they're gone, Disney says they are gone. So keep that in mind. All of these Disney Plus TV series that I've reviewed all 8 of them now. They are all true limited edition sets that are going out of print. Now, staying with the same day and date, we're getting Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. This is the continuing classic horror anthology film series. Now, this is the first film in this horror anthology film series, and it did come out in 1965. And I'm happy to report this did get a brand new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative and a brand new Dolby Vision HDR10 master. And I am a sucker for classic horror films. This is one of those I am hugely excited for, that it's coming out, that I'll be able to dive into and review it. I do know it is being sent to me early for review, so I can dive into and test that for all of you, but this is one of those big releases. Now, staying with April 30th, we're also getting Star Wars Obi-Wan the Complete Series in a limited edition 4K, and Andor limited edition collector set on 4K for the first season. I dived into and did my exclusive 4K versus Disney Plus image comparisons of both of these series, and I did this one over a week ago as well. Disney sent these to me a full 2 weeks early to dive into and test for all of you. And I can tell you I know about some additional Disney titles coming out later this year that I'll be sharing in a future video as well, about some very exciting news I have to share. But I will tell you, all of these are very exciting 4K releases. The fact that we're getting this many reference quality 4K releases from Disney is shocking. For us collectors that love physical media and owning things in the absolute best image and sound quality, it's stunning that we've gotten this many releases, and I am thrilled. You gotta check out my full analysis and image comparison review. I share all of the data on these, and you will be shocked and surprised with the quality of what we're getting. Now, continuing April 30th, a massive day for physical media, we're getting Basket Case from 1982. This is getting a brand new 4K restoration of its original 16mm camera negative, with a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 master by Arrow Video in a limited edition set. So this is coming with like the booklet and some art cards, and this is in a limited edition set by Arrow Video. So another one that if you're excited and wanting to get it, keep in mind, this is another limited edition Arrow set that they do get very expensive. If you have not checked out my top most expensive and rarest things in my collection video, that one's available now on this channel. I talked about some of the previous Arrow Video limited edition sets that when they go out of print, the price skyrockets. So I always try to let all of you know that when they are first released as limited edition, so you're aware of them, so you can order them right now when they're actually low cost and they don't really get expensive on the aftermarket. But that's one of those things that's why I always point out when things are limited edition in this video series for all of you. That way you're always aware. Now, same day and date, we're getting Madame Web from 2024. This is like the Spider-Man universe spin-off film about obviously Madame Web. It's kind of a mystery thriller with some action in it. I have not gotten to see the film yet, so I can't tell you the quality, though I have heard a lot of people basically didn't think the film was that great, but I always wait for judgment until I can watch the film myself. I can tell you it's being released as a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 and English Dolby Atmos by Sony. It is coming in 2 different flavors. We're getting it in a standard 4K case and a limited edition steelbook set from Sony. I can tell you I actually ordered the limited edition steelbook set because I really liked the artwork, and as I've shared recently, I am really addicted to limited edition steelbook sets now. So to be honest with you, I ordered this one kind of as a blind buy because I did want the limited edition steelbook, and I was not a fan actually of the standard cover artwork in any shape or form. I think the limited edition steelbook is actually really cool, whereas the standard artwork I really thought was kind of just poor looking. But this is one of those I'll be curious to check out. Now, on April 30th, we're getting a very exciting TV series release of the Lawman Bass Reeves. Now, this is from Taylor Sheridan. If you know anything about Yellowstone or any of the Western TV series that Taylor Sheridan has done, it is continuing that ongoing mini-series that he's been doing. And I've bought every single one of them, and let me tell you, every single one of them has been stellar, top-notch. It's very gritty, an adult Western series that I just really think is absolutely phenomenal. And it's being released in a complete series set on Blu-ray. I do wish these were being released on 4K, but from Paramount, when I asked, they basically said that the market basically only fits the Blu-rays for these, which is why there's been no 4K releases of any of these Taylor Sheridan series. They are all only being released and only planned on Blu-ray, and they have no plans to go back and release them on 4K later on. So I've been buying them and ordering them because I really do enjoy all of these Western TV series. Now, I'll put all the direct links for all of these if you're wanting to pre-order or buy any of these right down there below. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, moving ahead to May 7th. We have another massive day for movies and TV series. We've got The Crow coming out in 2 different flavors, a limited edition steelbook and a standard 4K case. I can tell you both of them actually originally sold out and they had to print more, and now they've had more available they've actually been putting for people to pre-order and buy, so that way they ship out on release date. I will tell you right now, the steelbook has been going in and out of availability. The standard case has been doing the same thing. It shows it available, then it goes out. I'll put those direct Amazon sale links to pre-order down below. I will tell you this is getting a brand new 4K restoration and Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master for its 30th anniversary. And Paramount let me know they are sending this to me early for review. I should have this actually here in a couple of days for me to start diving into and testing for all of you. This is a huge, exciting release. I love this cult classic dark superhero film. Brandon Lee was great in it, and it is one of those films that he was gone before his time, and I think that that's what's kind of grown this film in cult status over the years. So I'm hugely excited to check out this one and let you know the quality of this one. So there will be an upcoming review here pretty soon here on this channel once I dive into and test that for all of you. Now, staying with the same day and date, I wanted to mention that sometimes studios do have to move the release dates due to manufacturing delays or delays with the restoration work they've done, and that happens quite often, so sometimes I do have to move the dates when I give announcements. Well, this next one, I actually announced this over a month ago, and it actually got delayed by Kino Lorber, and now it's coming out on May the 7th. Now, they did send this to me about 2.5 weeks early for review. I've been diving into and testing this, and I'm going to be releasing my exclusive Blu-ray versus 4K image comparison review here very soon on this channel. But this is one of those really wonderful classic Western movies that I was thrilled was announced. But I just want to point that out that sometimes, even though they give the announcement, at the last minute, sometimes studios do push the date out a little farther, like this one. It's a whole month after originally when Kino Lorber planned to release it, simply due to the fact of there was some slight manufacturing delays and things like that. So just understand that sometimes the dates do move and sometimes they are a little bit more liquid. Now, staying with May 7th, we're getting another big release in the Addams Family double feature collection. Films 1 and 2. This is the CGI animated comedy series that they made. They're very enjoyable films. They're actually surprising how good they are, which is why there was a sequel to them. And they came out in 2019 and 2021, and they're getting brand new 4K transfers from the original 4K master, with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 on them in a box set. So both films are together, and they're actually very good priced considering you're getting both of them with their brand new 4K transfers included in the same box set. Now, I should get that in early for review. My understanding is Shout Factory is sending that to me early for review, so I should be able to dive into and test that all for you before the release date, hopefully. So that's another exciting upcoming review you'll have to look forward to here on the channel. Now, another big release is One from the Heart Reprise, and this is the cult classic 1982 Francis Ford Coppola film that they've gone back and reworked. They've done a brand new 4K restoration and reconstruction with 19 minutes of additional footage, which is why it's called Reprise, added back into the film to kind of more smooth out the story and have it make a little bit more sense than it did when it was originally released theatrically. This was released earlier on over in the UK. Now it's actually being released as an official Lionsgate release on 4K here in the US, and that's for both cuts of the film, so this is one of those that'll be very unique to check out. Now, staying with May 7th, we're also getting The Spider Labyrinth from 1988. This is the 80s horror thriller film, and it is getting a brand new 4K scan of the original camera negative. This is one I'm kind of excited to check out because I like these kind of like creature feature horror features, so I'll be curious to see how that horror film turns out. Now, as always, I try to share at the end of every one of these videos about some big upcoming limited edition releases that are farther out. In this video series, I always try to make sure you're aware of the latest and greatest news of things that basically are limited editions and things you don't want to miss out on pre-ordering. So we're going to jump ahead, as I always do at the end of this video series, to June 25th. And I just recently announced on my X and Twitter account, which is 4K Blu-ray Reviews. If you haven't followed me on there, you really need to follow me on there. I give announcements and hidden things as soon as possible on there, but I just announced Taxi Driver, the Martin Scorsese 1976 psychological thriller film. It is finally getting a standalone 4K release, but it's very important to understand this is limited edition steelbook only. Sony was very specific on this. This is not getting reprinted. This is a one-time, one-off thing for the film in a limited edition steelbook set only. It is going to be a native 4K, and it is going to have Dolby Vision and HDR10 on it. Now, I can tell you I already reviewed this transfer. It's available in my Columbia Classics Volume 2 video. That video is available right now on this channel. If you have not checked out that video, you'll want to check it out. That tells you the total quality of what this is, because this is the exact same disc that was included in Columbia Classics Volume 2. So they are only releasing this one from that collection as a standalone limited edition only. So it's going to be the same as the Columbia Classics. Limited edition, once it sells out, they're not reprinting it. It's a one-time thing. So it will get very expensive once it sells out. This is the time to pre-order if you're interested in this film at all. Do not wait and do not delay. Now, another limited edition release we're getting on the exact same day and date is Team America World Police. This is the puppet action adventure adult comedy film that is very funny, and honestly, it's one of those things that shouldn't probably be as funny as it actually is. But it is coming out for its 20th anniversary in a limited edition set only. Now, Paramount did let me know they are going to send this to me early for review to dive into for all of you, but they were very specific in their press announcement they sent to me. It is limited edition only. Again, this is one of those that once it sells out, they're not planning a reprint. It's just like the Mean Girls, limited edition. Once it's gone, Paramount says it's gone. Now, this is getting a brand new native 4K transfer and Dolby Vision HDR10 master. This is one of those that should, if done correctly, look very good. And I'm excited to check this one out. Now, on the same day and date, we're also getting South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, the movie. This is coming out on 4K Ultra HD same day and date as well. And this is the 1999 South Park film. And for its 25th anniversary, and wow, I can't believe it's been 25 years, but for its 25th anniversary, they're doing a brand new 4K transfer and Dolby Vision HDR10 master. The animation and the colors and everything else just looks so pristine that I'm really hoping it is a massive upgrade. Paramount did let me know they are sending this to me early for review as well, so I should have it in a couple of weeks before the release date to dive into and test this out for all of you as well. Now, on June 25th, we're also getting Rocky V from 1990 with a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative and Dolby Vision and HDR10 master in a limited edition steelbook set only. Now, this is all Warner Brothers has announced for this film. They have not announced a bigger box set. They have not announced that it's going to ever be released in a standard case. It is limited edition only right now. And unless they actually announce something later on, which I personally think they're going to announce a box set with all of them eventually. I just don't know when, because I would have thought they would have already done that by now, and all they've actually announced is the limited edition standalone titles. Now, if they do announce a box set, I will let you know about that as soon as possible, but for right now, all they're releasing of the additional Rocky films to finish out the Knockout collection that I previously reviewed, which if you have not checked out that review, it's available right now on this channel. I reviewed all of the original Rocky films on 4K here on this channel. Those are available right now, and we're also getting Rocky Balboa from 2006 with a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative and Dolby Vision HDR10 master, also in a limited edition steelbook set only. They have not announced any standard case for either of these Rocky films to finish out the collection, though I will tell you there's something very unique about this Rocky Balboa release. We are getting a restoration with the Dolby Vision and HDR10 for both the theatrical cut and the brand new director's cut of the film. Now, this is something that was announced as a big exciting announcement because it's a new restoration and work they're doing for it, but also a new director's cut that Sylvester Stallone is working on. So this is why this is a big release. I'm excited they're releasing 5 and Rocky Balboa, so that way I can finish my Rocky collection, because I already have the Knockout collection, as you can see in that review. I just wanted all of the Rocky films, and finally they're finishing those out. But again, the only announcement for both Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa is these limited edition steelbook sets for now. Now, like I said, maybe they're going to announce something later on after basically the limited edition sets sell out. But as of right now, all Warner Brothers has even said, they've been pretty mum about it. It's just the limited edition sets, and that's it. Now, if you did buy the original Rocky Knockout collection, they do have replacement discs to kind of fix the slight audio hiccup and error that I mentioned in my review. They did finally fix it, and they do have replacement discs available. All you have to do is email Warner Brothers Home Entertainment, and they'll actually send you those discs. It's pretty easy. You literally just email them, letting them know you have the Rocky collection. They actually ask you to send a picture basically of the front of your basically Rocky Knockout collection with the disc. And then they say, okay, they're sending you the discs, and then they arrive. So not a big deal with that. It was nice they did replace that slight audio error that I mentioned in my original review when I was testing it. So that is nice that that's been fixed, and hopefully these new Rocky films won't have any of those issues. My understanding is they're probably not going to, because now that they caught that and it cost them money, they're going to spend extra time to make sure that there's no issues whatsoever with Rocky 5 or Rocky Balboa audio quality wise. So I'm very excited about those, but those are limited edition only. So if you are excited or wanting those films at all, don't wait long to pre-order yours through those links down there below. Now, make sure to start the conversation in the comment section below and let me know what of these you're going to pre-order and buy, and what of these you're excited about. I always love to hear from all of you. And it's always very important, if you decide you're going to buy or pre-order any of these, make sure to use those direct Amazon sale links I posted right down there below. Those links down there are extremely important to the creation of all of these videos. I can only always do this with all of you, my viewers and subscribers' support, through using those direct Amazon sale links down there below and joining my Collectors VIP Club. Collectors VIP Club only costs you $1 or $2 every month, less than the price of a cup of coffee. It goes back into the software, the analysis, the computer equipment, the camera equipment, and that's the only way I can always continue to do this. And I do want to say thank you to every one of you that have used those direct Amazon sale links down there below and joined my Collectors VIP Club. You are all extremely important and valuable to me, and I love doing this every week with you and sharing the excitement of all of these exciting physical media releases that are coming out. And I do want to tell you, I'm going to have a big announcement and reveal video coming up soon with a ton of hidden announcements that studios have shared with me that they're working on as well. So I always have constantly new stuff to share with all of you. I do truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.